Fresh off of that brutal cage match last night with Samson. Here we see TaylorMade. And of course he's got the microphone. The crowd not giving him a second to get a word in edgeways.
They're having a party in their mouth.
And everybody's invited.
I was so hoping Loose Connection were going to win last night.
I was hopeful. I was keeping everything crossed, including my meatballs, for a Loose Connection win, but it was not to be.
No, however, I do like watching these guys in singles action as well as tag team action. Of course, Matt Walker with those fantastic nipples.
I definitely want to see a dropkick today.
Oh, wouldn't you love to see a dropkick? It would be absolutely fantastic.
Of course, this is going to be an interesting one because we saw both of these guys competing in that Cash in the Bank match,
yes,
where Ace Andrews came out victorious and eventually won the TAW Heavyweight Championship, as we saw last night. So this is going to be interesting because obviously TAW management confident that both of these men were more than capable to be in that match.
I think this one is going to be quite technical. Obviously, we know TaylorMade is very passionate about what he does, drinking, partying, wrestling. Of course, Matt Walker is just so talented within himself. Obviously, spending a lot of time in America, learning from many schools over in America and learning his trade that way. And of course, being part of the Loose Connection, winning multiple tag team titles as well.
That's the thing, yeah. He's.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, both men more than capable in this match. Oh, chops.
Oh, hello.
To those little burgers. And Matt Walker straight back on TaylorMade.
The short fuse has shorted. Whereas both men now just get a feel for each other. If you would like, TaylorMade getting rid of Matt Walker's headlock.
Just a straight up punch there from TaylorMade. And a back elbow from Matt Walker.
Sending TaylorMade to the outside.
What's Matt Walker got in mind here?
Oh,
is he going for what I think he's going for? Oh, maybe not. TaylorMade back in and a clothesline for short fuse Matt Walker.
I thought we were going to see a suicide dive then. Clothesline missed. Spinning heel kick connected.
From Matt Walker. Uh-oh. I know what he's going to say. Yes, Matt. I want to see a drop kick.
Drop kick.
There you go. TaylorMade. Driven to the canvas after that drop kick.
And he is looking like he's been 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. However, here comes Matt Walker with a monkey flip.
Wow. Sending the primetime rude boy TaylorMade up and over.
The former TAW and former tag team champion.
True.
Straight to the canvas, hurting his little taily bone there.
You're really struggling with your words tonight,
taily bone. What's wrong with the taily bone?
Taily bone, hurty elbows. Oh. Matt Walker now crotching TaylorMade up on the top rope.
Using that rope to really get a number on those yam bags. And those meatballs. You're liking the word meatballs tonight, I have noticed.
Paul McSherry's effect on me. It's I'm liking his work, and it's an easy catchphrase to be in. Oh, and TaylorMade taking Matt Walker down there in a very show-off style move.
Certainly has.
It'd be safe to say.
Well, this is Taylor. This is TaylorMade's thing, though, isn't it? He just goes in, he shows off. He wants to be respected by people.
Something like that. I just think he's trying to copy a lot of his favourite stuff.
I think he watches too much TV. It's a lovely move there. Only getting the 2 count, though. Matt Walker kicking out. Because the crowd trying to get Matt Walker up and ready to go. There's an elbow to TaylorMade's massive midsection. And TaylorMade not liking that.
This would be a good test to see if TaylorMade listens back to our commentary, because you're going to be in for an ear bashing.
Or a Jaeger breaker, what is known as, or as Matt Walker calls it, a hurty knee.
A hurty, yeah. Let's stop saying hurty knee. Unless you're going to hashtag it all over his Twitter feed. Let's not ever say that again. On a big boot from Matt Walker in the corner.
It's on the turnbuckle.
Crossbody flying off the second rope. Oh, only 2 count though.
I actually thought he had TaylorMade for the 3 count. He looked a bit shocked, and that was quite impressive from Matt Walker.
Oh, and TaylorMade ducking the enziguri kick and elbow drop to the back of Matt Walker. Now, of course, both of these men battered and bruised after last night. TaylorMade being involved in that cage match.
That was a
against
war.
Samson. That was an absolute all-out war.
That was a war to end all wars, and you know what? I don't think those two have finished what they have started.
Well, I mean, you'd hope that both men could kind of move on to bigger and better things, but yeah, I just get the feeling that that neither man will be happy with leaving it at that. And of course, Matt Walker being involved in that TLC match, he was driven through a table for that vicious powerbomb by Picture Perfect. So I say both men involved in 2 of the most grueling matches last night, and the signs will be showing today.
Well, TaylorMade just doing a snap suplex on Matt Walker, who just got the 2 count there. And at this moment, you wonder what's next for TaylorMade.
Well, I think he's full of anger, he's full of rage, he's full of hate. He's just looking for somebody new to take it out on. And at the moment, Matt Walker is in his sights, but you just never know. I mean, TaylorMade, he could quite easily find beef with anybody on the TAW roster. Oh, and a beautiful takeover there from Matt Walker. 1, 2. Oh, my word, that was close. That was very close.
That was indeed certainly close. You can remember when TaylorMade lost the tier title, it took him a while to really get his focus, and of course that focus did happen to be Samson. He seems like he hasn't lost at the moment. Do you think he could be back in the chance to be the next number 1 contender for TAW champion?
I think it won't be long for TAW to throw together some form of number 1 contenders match once the dust settles after that main event from Wrestlestock last night. It's only a matter of time, and TaylorMade's going to be sniffing around there because, like a magpie, he likes anything shiny or anything that projects his voice louder than it normally is. Like that microphone.
But what about Matt Walker then? Loose Connection, of course, had that chance to win the titles last night. Are they going to... Well, they're obviously going to work to get that titles back, but what about in singles action like we see?
I mean, we've seen Loose Connection kind of almost struggle in singles. They definitely work back together. Spear from Matt Walker.
Now,
and both men now down on the canvas.
About to say, can Matt Walker get up and pin TaylorMade? Because I'm sure he's going to be out for the count on that one.
I think he's both men feeling the effects of this match and last night's action.
Because we're up to 6 now. Matt Walker making it to his knees. So is TaylorMade.
Both men now just dropping bombs, fists flying in this match here at the Jury's Inn.
Certainly is. It's what a fantastic venue. As TaylorMade's getting the upper hand, Matt Walker ducks it. Clothesline.
Clothesline from Short Fuse and a back elbow to boot.
And a drop kick.
Another drop kick. He didn't even ask if we went to see that one. That was a freebie.
That was indeed a freebie. Well, I mean, the Jury's Inn. It's the first time TAW's held a proper event here. We held a charity event.
Oh, and a nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there. Of course, yeah, Wrestling for Hope run earlier this year. Unfortunately, I missed out on that show, and what a show I missed from all reports.
It was for Joshua's Hope, of course, Paul McSherry, the main star for that one. It was a fantastic night, it was a fantastic venue, and it's great to be back in the Jury's Inn. I'm sure we're going to have many more shows here in this awesome venue. However, Matt Walker...
I love that twisting vertical suplex that he hits. Nobody hits it quite like Matt Walker.
I think I've seen a couple of other stars around
not quite
Britain.
Not quite like that, I don't think. Because not only did you get that kind of elevation and that disorientation from the vertical suplex, she also has a little twist in at the end.
Certainly does. I thought you were going to go for a Cooper kick.
Oh, and a jumping DDT from TaylorMade.
1, 2.
Oh, Matt Walker kicking out. As I was saying, that twisting corkscrew vertical suplex, not only does it disorientate you, it also jars your neck as you come down. And I mean, no one else makes it look as good as Matt Walker does.
So true. No, TaylorMade, he's looking a bit disorientated right now as he's making his way to his feet very slowly. Not quite sure he knows where he is. Matt Walker's still down. It looks like TaylorMade is going to eye him up. He's stalking him for something. Oh, hello.
Roll up.
One, two.
No. Oh, tailor-made just wriggling out of that one. We go for a crucifix.
Certainly has. He's got it.
Just 2 count again. I think both men now realising just how knackered they are, wanting to end this one nice and quickly.
Certainly is. And of course, tailor-made eyeing him up for a pedigree.
Wow. He's breaking out all the classics today.
2. Matt Walker's kicked out. Certainly is. He's bringing out all the classics to face one of the
classics of TAW.
Well, yeah. Of course, Matt Walker is an absolute classic in TAW. And of course, TaylorMade now arguing with senior head referee Joseph Parker, and of course the Milton Keynes crowd. Trying to get Matt Walker up is quite a hard task, or certainly when you beat him down with a pedigree.
And what's Matt Walker got in mind now? He's hooked the leg.
Oh,
what a crusher move
2.
from Matt Walker. Oh, TaylorMade's kicked out. I thought that was it. I thought that was game over.
Matt Walker thought that was it. I thought that was it. The crowd of Milton Keynes thought that was it. By God, these two men are just have hearts of steel.
I just can't believe how much beating both men's taken today, especially after what we saw last night from both men.
Of course, Matt Walker picking up. Oh, and a low blow from TaylorMade.
Referee didn't see it. Referee being distracted by TaylorMade. Got in that sneaky low blow, and Matt Walker's down. Is that going to be the difference maker in this match? I sincerely hope not, because Matt Walker deserves so much more.
Certainly does. But TaylorMade is up on the turnbuckle.
Oh, he's caught him with a super kick from the top rope. My word, that's got to be a 1, 2. Come on, Matt.
3.
Yeah. 3 count for Matt Walker catching TaylorMade with that super kick as he came flying off the top rope.
I mean, I was on about TaylorMade having this focus back, maybe going for that #1 contendership. Didn't even mention Matt Walker in that title shot chance. But you know what? With a performance like that, he's certainly got to get the eyes of the TAW management there.
Just as we were speculating it might be all over after TaylorMade's cheating ways. Matt Walker comes out with a huge super kick, catching TaylorMade as he's flying off the top rope. 1, 2, 3. Good night, TaylorMade. Thanks for coming.